My name is Patrick Gantt. I'm a captain with the Overland Park Fire Department at Station 46 A shift. I have a 12-year-old son. His name is Trevor. And from the time you start teaching your kids grandparents' phone numbers and all that, and he was always taught what 911 was and how to use it and what to say and the things to know.
Fire and ambulance, what's the address of your emergency?
9522 Knox, 66212.
Is this in Overland Park?
Yes.
Okay, what's the phone number that you're calling me from?
On March 19th, about 4:51 in the morning, something had woken my son up.
And then I saw my dad and heard him making funny noises. Then I went to get my phone, called my mom, and then called 911.
Okay, do you want to try and wake him up for me right now?
Yeah. Dad? No.
Okay, he's not waking up for you?
No.
Okay, is he breathing?
I heard my dad making strange noises, and I tried to wake him up. He didn't wake up, and then I saw his eyes roll back, and then that's when I figured something was wrong. And I called my mom. They said, I'll be over there, and just call 911. I called 911 and told them everything.
Our station was dispatched to emergency response for an unconscious agonal patient, 40-something-year-old male, unconscious at home. Quickly, I believe the dispatch turned into a non-breather, cardiac arrest patient.
She said, they're here, go open up the door for them. I did that, and they went inside, and then they went upstairs. And then one of them asked, because they wanted his name, and I said Pat Gantt, and I said, is that the one that works at the fire department? He said, yeah. And he's like, oh. I
mean, this is probably the most difficult call that you'll ever have being a responder. It's one thing knowing someone in public, but it's another when it's one of your own. You know, when we run calls, we don't expect, we always expect that it's going to be somebody else, not us.
Overland Park Station 42B crew arrived on the scene within about 4 minutes, I think, and triaged me code blue, and I've been told I was in VFib.
I believe Squad 42 made the initial patient contact and found Captain Gantt unresponsive and pulseless up in his bedroom.
I got scared when they started saying we have no pulse. I got scared.
I believe he was shocked a total of 3 times. We started providing him access, IO access, started some medications, and basically started working him in his bedroom. From there, after the 3rd shock, we quickly found that he had a return of spontaneous circulation, we call ROSC. His pulse returned, and immediately we started our transport phase. So got him moved from his home quickly into the ambulance, and within a few minutes we were at Overland Park Regional.
At Overland Park, he was evaluated by Dr. Hosey and team, and at that point he was relatively stable, but he was not waking up, and so he was given sedation, and the decision was made to do the therapeutic hypothermia protocol, code ICE as we call it. Therapeutic hypothermia is a process in which the body is cooled to a lower temperature in order to preserve brain function, to reduce the risk of brain damage from the insult it just had from the cardiac arrest. And over a relatively short period of time, he did start following commands and eventually regained full consciousness, such that he was taken off the ventilator much quicker than we were really anticipating.
I think the fact that his son knew exactly what to do without thinking, it was nature for him to do so. He knew exactly where to be at what time. And I really think that made the difference in this call.
The real benefit to Pat was the pre-hospital care that he had. And that starts with his son, you know. To be tuned in to his dad, to hear something funny, but to go investigate that, you know, that was very sharp for this young man to do that. Because EMS was activated so quickly, and because the fire, paramedics, and the EMS personnel were so good at their job and close to the house, the response time was unbelievable, and they had him back in rhythm unbelievably quick and basically saved his life, saved his brain function. And now he's awake and alert, and now he's running on treadmills and staying in shape and enjoying time with his family and friends and coworkers.
I feel good every day and free to live life and see another day, which is the good thing. Watch my son grow up and play sports, and it could have been a lot worse. You know, thank the Lord that He listened to me on the important things and knew what to do when this event happened. He's listened to me for a few things in life, and it just happened to benefit me.